Hey there guys, welcome back to another video. I am Dylan from FieldStrengthAndAthletics.com, back with another video. Today we're going to go over how to improve your squat using these different variations to help you in your sticking point. And this is how you get your squat to over 500 pounds. Let's get to the video. Also, if you guys like this shirt, Field Strength and Athletics, you can find it on the website. Go down to the merchandise tab. You can go get one of your own, plus a whole bunch of different merchandise on there and a whole bunch of different things. Shirts, phone cases, gaiters, whatever you want. Go ahead and check that out. All right, so typically with the squat, if you wanted to climb, there's three things that are happening. You're either missing it because your back is rounding over through your squat, or you're missing it just a couple inches above parallel after you've gone down the squat, come back up and miss it just a couple inches above that, or you are just not adapted to heavier weights. You need some mechanical overload. So those are the three things we're gonna focus on: rounding over in your squat, missing the squat 2 inches above parallel, and mechanical overload. Let's show you different variations for those. Also, if you guys have missed one of the earlier videos where I show you how to improve your deadlift and how to improve your bench press, I'll leave a little thing right above me right here that you can click and go check out those videos. All right, so you are rounding over in your squat. Your back is curved as you're squatting. How do we fix this? There are three things that I like to do. Number one is safety squat bar, or the SSB yoke from Elite FTS. This will help you stay more upright and it'll help with your upper back strength in the squat. Another thing that I'll have a lot of my athletes do is front squats. If you're able to get into that front rack, or if you need a rack like this, either way it will help because you have to stay upright, your back is more secure. This will help strengthen that as well. And then general upper back training. So barbell rows, cable rows, lat pull downs, getting your back stronger. This goes back to another cue we've talked about before, that the secret to strength is a strong back. It will help in your squat, it'll help in your deadlift, it'll help in your bench press, but specifically for rounding over in your squat, it'll also help. All right, now you're getting stuck just above parallel, 1 to 3 inches above parallel. You're getting stuck right there and losing your squat. There's two things that we're gonna kind of do subcategories for this here, because you either have weak legs and a strong back, or you've got strong legs and a weak back. So we're gonna split this into two and attack each separately. So for weak legs with a strong back, we're gonna focus on squat variations that help out your quads predominantly. These are gonna be things like a belt squat, where you are not having to use much of the lower back. It is very quad dominant. You're going to do hack squats or a leg press, whatever one you have availability to. This will also, once again, drive the focus into the quads. And then any unilateral training, which will always predominantly work your quads, will help with your weaker legs. And it will help your squat get past those first 2 inches. On the flip side, you have people that miss a squat a couple inches above parallel because they have strong legs but a weaker back. You'll see still their knees will shift back, but it's because their legs are pressing, but the back can't keep up with it, right? So you need to be able to differentiate between the two, which will take a little bit of work and an eye of someone else most likely to tell you what's going on. So you'll see this predominantly when your squat, your normal heavy squat, is very comparable to your conventional deadlift. These numbers are about the same. Most likely you are having stronger quads with a weaker back. Another thing you might see if a person is strong in the legs but weak in the back and they're missing a couple inches above parallel is when they're doing a heavy squat, they are explosive for the first couple inches, then all of a sudden it hits a wall and it dies and quickly gets lost. This is a sign that you have strong legs and a weak back, and that's why you're missing it. So for this group of people, there's some key things you need to do and then some other things that might help. The key things you need to do is working on conventional deadlifts to strengthen up your lower back. We need heavy good mornings as well as lighter good mornings for hypertrophy. RDLs will also help with that lower back to get that stronger. And then some other things that you can implement that help is stuff like pause squats, pin squats, and dead squats, where you're going to pause in the area that you're missing. You're going to dead squat in the area that you're missing, and you're going to do pin squats in the area that you're missing, or one that you need a little bit more speed through. This will help you get specific speed and strength in that area in which you're missing, and it'll help carry over to the full squat. All right, then the last thing we're gonna work on is mechanical overload. This is for either the people that don't have the neurological adaptations of handling heavy weights in your squat, or you just need to build up confidence with heavier weights on your squat, so that way when you go to test, you've already touched that weight before in some variation. Things that we can do for this is high box squats or high pin squats. This will allow you to overload since you don't have to go the full range of motion, but it's still safe since you have that safety net at the bottom of your squat. Other things that you can do are reverse banded squats. This will also help. Finally, there are walkout and holds. This is where you put on a weight heavier than you usually handle. You get it out of the rack, walk it back, and hold for a few seconds. This will help you get used to heavy weight on your back as you do your walkout. This is one that I don't generally recommend just because if it goes wrong, it goes really wrong, and you end up with a bent bar. And I don't like that. But it's still a variation that you can do if you're just not confident with a heavy walkout. So it does help mechanically overload the walkout if that's what part of your issue is. So you can still implement this. All right, guys, I hope this video helped you out. If it did, give it a big old thumbs up. Leave a comment down below your favorite variation if you've done one of these, or if there's one that we didn't list that you love to do, leave a comment down below of what you did to get your squat stronger. Heck, go ahead and tell me what your squat max is down in the comments below. I'd love to see what you guys' numbers are. All right, guys, I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace.